Hi, again. This is Duloth, and this is our third official stream as a member of Justice League of Reddit. And let's start. This week we had the release of this new interesting guy, which is the monthly featured character, and he seems to be one of the favorite from the Reddit community. I've yet to toy with him. In fact, I just leveled him to gear 10, and I've not yet used any skill in him because I was saving my rings, and I'm starting to do right now. And I've read a couple of guides and insight about him. Thanks, Doombucks, for being back. If you ever will listen to this, and I will go through with the suggested route as much as I can because as you can see, I've limited resources. So um, I will go for 431 as a resource investment, and as a legendary, I'm yet to decide if I want the third or the fourth first. And for today, I'm going to use this as much as possible, just because I want to see how he performs before going into Gear 11. And I want to let you guys see how he works for the one of you that will never, let's say, go into Gear 10 in Gear 11. So easy worth in using at Gear 10, and we will see soon enough. I think that this is a good. This could have been better if I had 3 more blue rings to spare, and I can farm those in a moment. And this is a good starting point. I have the second intelligence up from Merlin Shield, and I have 90% chance, which is the max I can at this level, to get the proc on enemy death. I don't have any point into his passive, gain turn meter and chance, because I don't know if I find any revivers yet, so I will save those precious blue rings at the moment. And yes, that's it. I've geared also this little girl here because next week will be her featured alliance character to be used in the event. But as you can see, the scarcity of rings just naked. She is able to go up to L4 with my shards, and I've never farmed her anywhere. It was just by PvP packs and Red Alert when she was one of the featured character. So the program for today is the usual. Some hi guys. Yeah, I loved. Yeah, it just started. Um, I loved Doombucks Inside. I always joke with him because I want him back in the game. He just didn't have any interest right now. I hope that this month will bring something that he will like, and he will be back. I suppose that Constantine will be an incentive to go there. So, as I said, today is a PvP Alliance Day, and with my alliance, which is Justice League of Reddit, we are in an okay shape. We are 76th. We were 54, and many of us still have to play today. So I don't have to push that much today. We'll go for the usual 100, 150, because 3 hours I will play a bunch of PvP. And I have yet to open this void scanner, and we will see. I hope to get some gems because I need those. But usually I get crappy stuff. So let's start and dive in here in the PvP. This board was just a normal board with a bunch of 3-6 and a couple of 6-9, and I had this guy which had just low level team, and I killed just not to have my. Yeah, I think it's enough to farm L4 because one of his skill for a free-to-play player or like a Dolphinish player, you won't have that 100 key legendary essence to spare. And L5, if we don't consider the fifth legendary point, you will have just less stats. So there's not big a problem. And as you can see from his ability, I think that 3, 4, and 1 are mandatory because you have a chance to strike twice with a 9% chance. This will give him crit immunity that will save him enough from the like of Red Robin, Harlequin Magister, and other, let's say, a Bane automatic attack or so. And this you want this for your snowballing effect. The other 2 points, which is reduce the cooldown by 1 for each living enemy, and this one do triggers on something that doesn't depend on your team, on your character. It just depends on the opponents. So if the opponent has no revivers and doesn't have any swamp thing or stuff like that, this does nothing. Okay. So there's no point in having one legendary effect that cannot proc any in a game. And this one that reduces the cooldown by 1 after use for each living enemy is probably your last one because it's good to start the snowballing, and it's not that good after that because the less opponents are engaged in on your opposing team, and the less this is worth. So this is something that, yeah, yeah. So we were talking about this. If he's overhealed, and the point in this and the agility ups, these are the. I'm just saying that these are the fourth and fifth. I don't know which one is worse. The other three are just better, and you don't need both because the agility up can be provided by someone like Clayface. The chance, even if fully upgraded, is 10%, and you have another 20%, so it's 30% if it's overhealed. So I think that everyone that can complete the event will have him at least at health 3. So 3, 4, and 4, 3, 4, and 1 are the best one. To be honest, I'm thinking to go in an EV assist call team with Doomsday, Constantine, and probably another call assist, which will be depending on the opposing affinity. So for me, the one is really interesting if you can overheal him. But if you don't have, let's say, Mira or Enchantress or someone like that, the only overheal he gets is from the 3. So you cannot rely on that if there is a lot of AoE. But we will see as soon as I'm starting playing him what will be best for him, and I will choose accordingly. As always, I have completed my event. I didn't record any video because it was, let's say, tedious. I just went in auto with Red Robin and Clayface, Robin, and Catwoman. This was my team. This was for a, and I went with this team: Robin, Catwoman, Red Robin, and Clayface, because I had the last two, Clayface and Red Robin, as an gear 11. And the first two I already had at gear 10, and as I was expecting Constantine to be, yeah, I'm just dinging any moment. I'm saving my mission reward because I fear that I will complete any of those. I will level up and I will screw things up, losing some energy. So I'm just waiting. Every time I have 20 energy, I'm going to do one node just to avoid to waste those precious energy. Okay, so I was saying I did the event with this team, and I had really no issue. I played everything in auto, and it was smooth. And then I said I cannot help anyone to, let's say, go easier or do something like that because uh, they probably won't have Red Robin at Gear 11 or even it at all. So I just didn't showcase that. But if you want, if someone needs, let's say, please can you show me with Bane instead of Red Robin and I don't know, Jessica Cruz instead of Clayface, I will do that. So if you still haven't completed your event, feel free to ask. So we have 18 minutes. I think it's time to start punching some faces. And let's start with this Robin guy here. Yesterday for uh, my katana is just in the dumpster. I think she's 25 gear 6. No skills, no whatever. I can go L2 uh, because I have the shards. She's already held to, but I'm not using her at all because I had blues that I wanted to level first. Yeah, I reckon that she's awesome, but you know, one of my favorite character is Cheetah, and Siren is close by. So I level to gear 11 first Siren and then the OJ because I needed a blue tank. And then I went for Cheetah because I love her. And this month will be Adrian and my favorite fella here that I will probably buy at least one pack and probably two if I know myself. So I love it from the comic, I love it from the CW series, so it's constant. You cannot ask for more. And so this month I didn't have the resources to just delve in another blue. I want Doctor Fate so bad because yes, 2 days ago I met the first team I couldn't beat, and it was this annoying team composed by. I will show your this team here, and it was this team, and it just crushed me in every possible way. And it's composed by Enchantress and the News One Thing and Bane. This team was the destroyer of hopes because, as you know, my reds are not that high. So Clayface is starting with his taunt, and if by any chance he gets the Enchantress at the start of battle heavy over heal, he will go to full heal, to full health, and full over healed. So it's like trying to beat to someone that is nearly immune to bleeding and has 72k health pool. So it was a mess. And Bane starts with an overheal, so he'll start punching. And Swamp Thing starts with a heal, so he will start using his one automatically each turn. So it's really a mess for me to fight this team, and it was the first board I had to skip in I can remember like six months, probably since October. So it's 5 months. Um, but you know, you cannot always win. So I also was saying, Robin is featured character today, and I will try to use it as much as possible. And I want to try Etrian too. So this team here has a Robin, a red Robin, so it's a speedy team, and has two greens. To be honest, I have a bit of scared from this team because if Red Robin is able to give Mirror Master the, let's say, speed and through sight, he can one-shot my blues. So I can, my reds. So I cannot use any, let's say, Harlequin Magister or stuff like that. I will go with Siren, and for sure. And I think that's a job for my usual Superman, uh, Power Girl, and Siren and Cheetah, because I want to be able to um, bleed everyone and tank up, protecting my two blues, while Power Girl dismantle the two reds. Mirror Master will be killed at the first chance is possible by Siren as soon as Clayface drops his taunt. And if Mirror Master uses his invisibility on Clayface, I think that I will use the healing immunity on him by Superman. So let's go. So here we go. Let's see where Red Robin uses his through sight. I don't care about the first attack by Robin. And as I said, I want to rack up some strength first before going into all-in. So he just removed the damage immunity, which is scary. He still has the taunt as he still strengths up. So let's go for the strengths up and let's punch Clayface. I will now apply bleed to everyone just to be able to protect my Siren with evasion up. Okay, this is good. So I will taunt here. I could go for the AoE because I have a lot of strengths up, but this means that there will be no taunter in front of Siren and Cheetah, and probably Robin or Red Robin will kill them. So I prefer to go to the safe route and taunt up. And this, as I said, I will go straight to Mirror Master and I will attack him instead of bleeding him. I hope that I can kill him. Yeah, we did. And so it's time for me to just AoE um, everything else now that she has a lot of strengths up. So, as I said, I want to use the healing immunity on him to avoid his taunt, and I will bleed him and then use my AoE. So it's time for the AoE, and they are both gone, and let's see how much he lasts. So he didn't. Okay, we started with a win, and a 3-star win, which is good enough. And let's move to the next one, which is Supergirl. We don't see Supergirl that much. I suppose that with this new POT and Enchantress team, Arrow, this Green Arrow, will return soon, so she will probably return in response to that. Yeah, speeds down are doing something that I want right now. And here there is the usual Harlequin Magister, and she's L5, so I will go for this Steppenwolf. And as I said, I want to try a bit of Etrigan. So I know that this isn't probably one of the best case to use him, but we have to start somewhere, right? So be reminded, he is gear 10, while the other are gear 11, and my Steppenwolf is gear 10 too. So here I want to attack Harlequin Magister to have her retaliate, and I will tank the next turn with Power Girl. Oh, she didn't evade. So I think it's better to use the overall intelligence up here because the special damage has no real buff. Next turn I will have the crit up from Steppenwolf, and I think it's better. So let's use. Oh, nice animation. And he is dead. Nice. As I said, gear 10 against gear 11. There's not even fair. So let's buff up everyone. Thanks to Harlequin Magister, we get double crits up, and I can go for an AOE here. No, I will go for a normal attack because Cyborg won't be able to kill Siren, and I will go first. No, I will need to tank because Arrow will kill Siren. So let's taunt up here, and let's offer some retaliation kills. Okay, so it's time for the AoE. And here I want to crit on Cyborg. No, yes, because Siren will kill Supergirl. And let's try and kill Supergirl. As I said, let's try and kill Supergirl. Okay, she is dead. And now I want to kill Cyborg because he's the only one I can kill, and probably Siren will be hit by... Yeah, and let's kill him. Okay, next game. And let's hope we don't get... Okay, we have a 70k team after that, so that will probably be a team with some Lobo and similar that we can use our Hetrigan. So, and this team, we don't have any strange thing to use. So no Steppenwolf, no Harlequin Magister to use. And I think that as an EV green team, let's say EV, there's two green. Siren is in her favorite place here because she will be able to damage a lot for Hal, Harkis, and DOJ. The issue here is Bane. You want someone to shut him up and don't let him rack up those buffs. I find that Superman does the job in a very well way. So we'll go like this, and I have two taunters, and let's see if he survives. They don't have any AoE beside DOJ, so I can go with Etrigan again. I realized that I should have bring one red, but I used to. Thanks for the link. I put the advertise yesterday, so everyone could have known. But you know, the more the merrier. So thanks for the link. So here we go again with the shielding, and let's hope that DOJ doesn't kill him. And let's try and stun DOJ. She's the only one I could stun. Yeah, that's good. And here I want to start applying the bleeds on everyone. Arcus will probably retaliate here. No, he didn't. Okay, from now on, my plan is to try and kick Bane as much as possible. Give me a second, I want to shut down my sound so you won't hear the sounds from the other. Okay. So I was saying that I want to attack Bane as much as possible to avoid him going crazy on my Etrigan, and he did. So we are safe behind behind Superman taunt, and I will probably taunt again just to soak next Harkis. Yeah, and he goes. I don't care. We will probably punch Harkis a bit. Yeah. So here Harkis doesn't have any shield, and I have a lot of strengths up, so I will heal here just to remove the overhealing from Bane and to lower the three of them. It's okay, you can punch in Cyberman all you want. Okay, so now I want to go again with the taunt plan because Bane will kill Siren. And here I want to kill DOJ as soon as possible because she is the threat to my Siren and to my two taunters. So, and as Superman is taunted and DOJ has a lot of bleeds, I will go for Hal Jordan to remove his call assist. Yeah, and it's okay. Siren and DOJ is dead. I will apply some healing immunity on Bane, so he won't be able to rack up more buffs, and I will kill Hal Jordan with this blade. So Hal Jordan is dead, DOJ is dead too. I will go now on Bane as a toll, and he's gone. And let's just play with Arcus. So let's see if he has Lobo or any other revivers. No, but we have 3 gear 10, so let's hope that Etrigan will be able to survive long enough. And to be able to have him leave, I will go like this, because if Harlequin Magister, this is not a good composition, but if Harlequin Magister goes for the AoE, Etrigan will have the 2 agilities up, and he will probably won't be able to die. And to kill Deathstroke, I will use my usual Red Dude. And now I need... Robin is a non-issue because I suppose it's like gear 2. And I want to be able to hit that Harlequin Magister, so I can consider that I will get enraged. But, you know, we can't have everything. Okay, let's shield up. This doesn't work anytime for us right now. So, here what I want to do is to use the AoE just to be able to kill that Robin. And or I could go for the bleed and the attack on Power Girl, so I can remove the taunt from her, but she will use that on next turn. So let's AoE and let's hope for Robin's death. No, I didn't kill him, and I will buff everyone here because I want them to be able to just ignore Harlequin Magister. And she didn't kill Etrigan, and he's still overhealed, so that's good for us. I will AoE here. Robin is dead, so let's see if Etrigan, yeah, he's good. He's getting buffed. Okay, let's kill Harlequin Magister here and see how much damage he does to a green. Sure, it's his turn right now. I can do the special damage here, which is better, I think. And this is true damage and special damage. So what do you want me to test here? I suppose the special damage to all enemies is better, because he will use Burning Hands anyway, and Burning Hands is with a second attack because he's overhealed. So I will go for Raining Airfire unless you want something else from me. Just type it into the chat. Yeah, hi Ogre. Thanks for being here. So, what do you want? Burning Hands or Hellfire? It's first time I use this guy. Just choose one. First come, first serve. So, Hellfire. Okay. So, she didn't die because she had the immunity, and it's okay. But he did. Oh, I cannot see how much she did. Okay, let's say here because she can die anywhere. At least I will remove one stack. And here uh, I want to purge the. No, I will just purge awareness. So let's see. Oh, everyone has death immunity, so let's just see numbers. 8k on an 11. Okay, this is good. Let's taunt again because I want to use Etrigan. Let's see what happens here. I was pretty sure that I've killed this. And let's go again on him. Oh, sorry. Sorry, just give me 1 second, I will put it back. You know, when you mess with Windows, this is an issue. Okay. So, sorry. Okay. Where's my chat? Yeah, here. Okay, so they are fully healed, fully unable to die, so I will just purge um, Power Girl and be able to. Okay, so let's see how much damage does the one. 15k. Oh, it's interesting. It didn't have any buff, so seems like it's for a bunch. And as you know, he isn't even fully skilled. Doesn't have any kind of legendary effect applied or whatever. Seems like he packs a punch. So let's go in this one again. So it's Gear 10 Robin, and Gear 11 everyone else. They have Robin and Batman that will be able to kill my Etrigan. So let's use uh, a good blue. No, I just go. I know that I want to use another taunter just to avoid. Let's say we use her here. I want to use another taunter to be able to have a Etrigan, leave as much as possible. And I think that I want to use a green just to be able to kill Batman. So which green we can use here? Is anyone? Okay, let's go suicide ourselves. There's no lead composition, and so who cares? It's just I just want to test Etrigan. So we have the usual taunt for Clayface. And Robin is enraged. That's good because he won't be able to bleed my Clayface. Let's buff up here. Okay, she offered this useful damage. Yeah, soups could have been good, but you need to be clear of the buff. And with the speed down from Clayface, the silence from both Robin, Blitz from Robin, and silence from CC, I don't think he would be able to have been clear of the buffs. So Halloween Magister has a longer taunt, and I suppose it's just better in general. So here I want to, let's say, I cannot use the, will just rack some buff up. I could use Devastator on Clayface. Yeah, I will do that just for science, but he will do no damage due to all those agilities up. So as you can see, let's try and kill that DOJ. Okay, this is fine. So he's starting to get buffs. Let's use the Alfari here. So it does 4k and then 9k. Oh, so that's enough. I suppose that's enough. Let's go with the AoE here. I just want them to be as low as possible, and he's dead. No, he didn't. So being crit immune means that he won't die to this kind of attacks. No, I don't know. So let's purge this buff. And we have a taunt on our own. And let's see if we are able to kill Clayface. Nope. Here I want to, yes, he will probably just collapse. Yeah, there are two invisible guys, so let's keep racking up agility and strength. And here I will taunt up just to be able to still have Adrian shielded. And let's buff again, because I'm bleeding and I don't have any overheal, so let's taunt up. And here I can use the Doomquake, which I will. So Robin is dead, and Batman is stunned. So we will go for the first attack, and he just killed him. He seems like, let's say, a blue huntress. He tends to snowball in an easy way. Yeah, I'm wanting Constantine. Beside me loving him in every kind of comics I've read from him, or the web series, the series from CW. I just want him because I want to enable Doomsday to be able to taunt. Because one thing that I suppose that it's faithful to the comics, it's that everyone tries and attack Doomsday when he shows up on Earth, and this is not something that we have in the game. He doesn't have any way to taunt up or attract opponent attention. So the best way to have that is to give call assist, double call assist, and taunt on Doomsday. And I just want to be able to do that. And I'm low on gems, so. Yeah, but I went in the event with Red Robin, so he didn't have a chance to have one turn. Red Robin is a thing right now, so if you have him and you don't use him, that's not something that you want to do. But let's continue. Okay, so I found this one thing to be mildly annoying, but you can avoid him just with using Red Dude. So here I won't be able to use Etrigan because too many good characters on my opponent team. I need to use the Steppenwolf to avoid the Enrage and just to be able to hit that Harlequin Magister. And as for the rest, as I said, I want to use someone with healing immunity, and the only one I have here is this guy. And this provides some utility in killing DOJ. So now I want something to. Superman is a non-issue because if he even gets some taunt up, I will just AoE with the guys. I want someone to kill Harlequin Magister, and probably the best, uh, yeah, yeah, Reverse Flash is both useful in killing Harlequin Magister and in killing Superman. He can kill Superman in 1 versus 1. So let's go with Reverse Flash. So here we go. Oh, 2 enrages on them. Superman, let's not count him because, he won't be able to be enraged. So here I don't want to crit, because if I crit, Superman will get the taunt and he will get messy. I want to slow down the OJ and up her to taunt on the next turn, because I will be able to kill her with Harlequin Magister or in retaliation. So let's use the crits up, and now please taunt. Yeah, she did taunt, so let's kill her. We didn't. We may try right now. Yet again, and Superman will be a nightmare, because all those strengths up will add up in a nightmarish way. So here I want to go for the AoE because I want DOJ dead as soon as possible, and she didn't taunt, so yet again she didn't taunt, but I can AoE with Red Dude, so I will do that. So she is dead, and we'll try and kill Harlequin Magister. Now it's time for me to apply the healing immunity on Swamp Thing before I kill him. So I will waste an attack on Superman because I don't want to kill him before I will apply healing immunity. So here it is. He's dead and he cannot return. So it's just a matter of time before I kill. Oh, I didn't notice that she was below 35%. So my bad. Let's bleed him. And let's attack him with normal attack and hoping for a proc. I didn't get any proc. I will just slow him down because I want to apply as many bleed as possible, so he won't be able to remove every debuff and especially the healing immunity. Let's get Charmeter up and crit, and here we are. He should be dead. When I read names like that, I just giggle a bit. So we have 26k team with Harlequin Magister, so still no Clayface here. Unless I go for... No, I need to use Etrigan, so I cannot use... I need to use Steppenwolf, and so I won't be able to use Etrigan. And let's use a couple of good blues to kill the greens. And let's use Power Girl just to be able to taunt up on the first turn. Yeah, Jessica Cruz is in the dumpster because I used all my rings on. And by the way, I used all my rings on Etrigan, and I was out all day, so I didn't have time to farm, and thus my Jessica Cruz is gear 10 with no rings, and I need to get her to level because next week she'll be used, and I want our alliance to be able to get those juicy Martian Manhunter shards. So Here, her taunt lasts 2 turns, so I will just go for the normal attack. I don't want to use the AoE because she doesn't have any strengths up, as you can see. So she won't be able to kill Robin, at least I hope. And let's go for the normal attack. And let's use the AoE here, just to remove the shield from Al Jordan and avoid him to being able to call assist. Yeah, here we go. So here I want to just punch her. I don't want to use the time paradox. And here I will be able to crit. So I will just AoE and try and kill Robin. If I don't manage to kill him, I will AoE with Power Girl. Is that. So Hal Jordan will probably will stun someone if he gets to his turn. So let's get the stun on Power Girl. Yeah, it's okay. And she's still taunting, so let's kill Cyborg. And here I want to slow Cyborg down, so I will be able to kill him. Okay, he's dead anyway. I can try some Jessica Cruz combo, by the way, if I get a non-Gear 11 team. I will try and use Lobo or Doomsday or some Reviver of kind. I've never used her after her rework, so I don't know. I haven't used any of those guys because last week has been a nightmare at work and I didn't have any time for, let's say, experimentation. And I had so many issues with my iPad that I wasn't able to even record because every time I recorded, the built-in recorder just crashed out and I lost like 2 hours of recording. So this was not a good week. So here we have Lobo and Gear 11 team for the rest. And I want to use my Harlequin Majester and Red Dude to counter those two DS and DOJ. And I will use Etrigan here just because Lobo will probably rest. And let's use our own DOJ to remove the evasion up and buff from that live wire. But if I have my own red dude, Lobo won't be able to rest unless I use some kind of strange AoE. So Edrigan won't be able to get those 50 skill buffs. So here I want to just purge live wire and hopefully killer. So I will buff. Yeah, I will buff Etrigan. And let's see how much damage it does on opposing DOJ. Oh, let's go for the Hellfire. So it does 3k damage on an opposing blue, and it's in gear 10. I just have to remind you of that. So let's buff him again. His animation is so cool. So here I just want to remove some shields from him, and I will use the attack, hoping for a second one. No, I didn't. Yeah, the overheal on Hetrigan is just crazy. I think that's one of the most healing one I've seen. I just use the OE, I don't care here what happens. So let's try again and see how much damage it does. So 13k on a Lobo, and he revived. I don't know how he did revive, because you know, I have that strange red hood. And I suppose he didn't have healing immunity, right? So let's kill him again. just with the AoE. Okay, let's go again for his first. He didn't even have the through sight, so I could have gone on Deathstroke. I want right now. I want to see how much damage I do with my two. So let's taunt here. I'm just making it long just to be able to see how much damage it does. So 4k. Yeah. Let's kill this Deathstroke. Okay, another game. Last one to clear the board. 20k green arrow. This reminds me of the old arrow meta beside this Z. And let's just go with the usual counter to the arrow meta, which is this nice guy. And to be able to kill the greens, I can kill those two reds with Power Girl, and I would like to have someone to kill Z. I will bleed her with I will try and bleed and stun her with Aquaman, and let's see who can use it. So it's Robin Day. Let's use him. I think he will die from the opposing reverse flash AoE, but you know. My Aquaman is just L3, just because I didn't invest heavily in him when I had the chance, and it doesn't have all the skills up. I think that we need a way to get more blue rings, because I have like 10,000 millions of red one and enough of green, and just lacking their blue like everyone else in Gear 10. Um, Here, as I said, I want to be able to um, kill the first arrow, which is Emerald Ulcer, because I don't want the strength down on my power girls. So let's try and see if I can rack up some damage on him. Yeah, he doesn't have um, any death immunity. I will hide with Robin. And here, as I said, I want to stun that Z, because I don't want her to start killing my DOJ. And as much as I want to be able to kill the arrow, I need to tank here, taunt up. And now I will try and kill him. Yeah, we did it. So we have some buffs for Robin, and it just retaliated. So I will apply more bleeds on Z, and hopefully bring her low enough that I can kill her with a couple of attacks. So here I can go with the AoE, because I will probably kill Reverse Flash and will bring Z low enough. Or I will, yeah, that's the best way to go there. So it's Robin turn again after this, and I will apply one more bleed if I can. No, I didn't get any heal. Okay, let's see if she dies from the bleeds. She did. This week has been slow, to say the least, because I don't know, probably everyone got enough L4 of one thing, and they didn't want to push it hard, because you know, usually on Sunday I'm around, let's say 300ish. I'm just outside, barely outside of top 100. I'm, as you know, 140, 60 outside top 100. And the last week we had to fight for 3 hours to get in there, and we did even play in the, uh, let's say, in the evening. I need to do the usual burn energy here because I don't want um, to waste those level up. Okay, yeah, we got it. So live, I did reach this one, and let's spam the. Okay, we are good. Yeah, thank you, thank you. So I'm scared of this future game update will increase the player level cap. No, please leave it like this at least for a year. I need those guys at level 80 sooner or later. So um, let's go again and hope we have a couple of 30k fights and this 24. Yeah, level 90 gear 12. I'm scared of that. And they will probably use all the mats that we have used just for no upper level. So here we have just a gear 10 team, for which I will still use Aquaman because it's the perfect counter to this dead shot. And they have so many reds that I want to use something um, that's not red. That's not blue here. But as you know, I can go with my own Robin and see what happens. Robin will be able to at least put a dent into Siren's life. Uh, so here I want to um, slow down at least or damage that Catwoman because yeah, I can stun her. Yeah, I will stun her. I will go for the AoE because I want to be able to. Yeah, no stun for me. Oh, I'm messing with it. I want her not to be able to remove the taunt from Power Girl. So here I want to stun Siren if I can't stun Catwoman, and let's kill Robin. I will use my okay, Robin is next. I will use my AoE from Power Girl as soon as possible if I'm not stunned the next turn. So she is stunned. It's okay. He's dead even with crit immunity. So let's go for this Catwoman here. And I think it's better if we go for the leader instead of going for Catwoman that will just probably bore us with infinite res. So let's taunt up again. Yeah, thank you. And let's kill the leader. And now it's just a matter of time until she doesn't heal herself. So she didn't even once. Yeah, and I realized that I would like to have a 1 month just to do nothing, and I will probably end up leveling a bunch of tunes anyway. And as an OCD guy that needs to, um, let's say, have an order for things, um, I do realize that I prefer to have, let's say, someone tell me this month you level those guys instead of giving me the choice to level someone that I want. But I want so many guys in gear 11 that I will probably don't level any of them, because I would say, oh, it's better to get Steppenwolf or let's say Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy will enable Doomsday. Steppenwolf will. So, you know, I prefer them to tell me what to do. And one thing that happened in the last days, it's been a shame, and this is because I really want him to L4, but I miss 103 to just get there. And I could even spend 10k to get him there, and that would be all my gems. And I probably won't end up in in L4, so I just have to let this sink. And for the one that say that Aquaman and Superman did no longer happen in the shop, here they are. And I will buy Aquaman because I'm going for L4. And let's buy some packs because I want some sweet energy. And Doomsday shirts, please. Doomsday shirt. No, I don't want you. So let's see if I manage to get some Doomsday. Oh, we got alive. And Chemo. Sweet energy. Oh, Koda is going to be L4 in a more shards. Please Doomsday. Please Doomsday. And not a single PvP energy. Cyborg. More Cyborg. Ugh. This is oh please. Oh, okay, this is a good pack. So I got one L3 gear and two energy. I think that I need to spend some energy right now. Yeah, I need as soon as I get out of here. So I just got nothing. I can remember where I was before that. So let's start here. And what I'm doing here is running the chapter 8 nodes because I need some XP orb to level up my Etrigan to gear 10 to gear 11, and I'm still a bit short if I remember correctly. I have enough gear to get him to gear 11, but as you can see, I need still 2 level and a bit, which let's say these are colorless and these are L4 and these are L4 and these are L5 and these are L5 won't even be enough, even if I use all my, which I won't ever do because colored are so better. So even like this, so let's play some before I do something stupid. Even like this, I cannot get him to. Yeah, you want me to shrink the logo? I will do that. Okay, Duloth. The Justice League of Reddit won't be able to be read, but okay. So I was saying I need a bunch of XP orbs because they are. I'm a bit short. So let's continue with the PvP, and we have this DOJ, Harlequin Magister. So we need the usual Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is one of those guys that I want in Gear 11, but I don't really want to spend resources on him just because he's good enough in Gear 10. He's tanky enough to survive a DOJ damage anyway, and he can take a punch, so no really any rush. Here I will use my Harlequin Magister to try and kill that DOJ, and let's go like this. This will be hard because they will have Gear 11 everyone. So Gear 11 Robin is 6 bleed, which is a pain. It would be probably better if you just ignore my Robin. I don't think we need those points right now. And I go for one more green, which will be Power Curl. Because if they are full gear 11 and you are with 2 gear 10, unless you are in a strange composition or affinity advantage, you will just screw up. Okay, so that DOJ got the enrage, and it's enough for us. And I want here to get a miss and a crit if possible. We got the miss and we didn't get the crit, but it's good enough. I will remind you why I want the crit and the miss. The crit is because Steppenwolf will get the turn meter up before Harlequin Magister, and I will be able to give Harlequin Magister strengths up to be able to kill DOJ when this happens. And I want the miss because I want him to just do an AoE. So everyone is buffed. I will just go for the natural attack. I don't want to turn to taunt up here. And the usual attack will kill Harlequin Magister because of the crit chance up. And here I want to kill Robin before he goes emo on us. And that crit is awesome. I will just AoE. No, there's no point in AoE, using AoE here because with DOJ taunt up, they have that immunity, so there's no point. Let's try and get a crit on her. Yeah, we did got it. So still, she has the crit chance up, she has the hit chance up, and she would be able to bring her pretty down. And now we will AoE. Kill Robin and hopefully kill DOJ. We didn't. Okay, let's try and slow her down because I want to have a chance to attack again with Harlequin Magister. So here we are again. Let's go and try and bring. Oh, that did happen. So here I want to just attack her because probably kill her, and let's kill Mirror Master. Mirror Master is one of those guys that Michael, Crumble Purpose Michael, which is another member of Justice League of Reddit, is, let's say, advising me to level up. He always used him, and let's say all the rogues. He's a lover of Captain Cold, and he was one of the first to use the new meta compo. He uses that with Dr. Fate because he loved Dr. Fate. And, I've just seen his videos. I will try and link up in the chat. And, you can see that Mirror Master doing some things that are pretty scary. So while I fetch the URL, I will go on and start another fight. This is a green heavy team with a Bane. Bane doesn't have any way to, let's say, a good way to rack those overheal. So let's try and go like this because the team will be able to. I won't be able to slow Bane down, so let's go like this. Superman will provide the healing immunity on Bane, and I reckon that I need some damage on him. So this won't probably work because it will kill all my 3 blues. No, never mind. We can go like this. Let's go with another team, which is the one we are seeing right now with Cheetah in it. Oh, let's go crazy. Let's bring Etrigan. Yeah, but the point is that there's Power Girl in front of. Okay, I need to tone the shields up. There's a Power Girl in front of him, so I cannot stun him directly. So here, Power Girl just got debuffed, and I need Superman to take the hit to avoid Bane from one-shotting my Etrigan. And this I will go for DOE, because we can. Some retaliation? Yeah. Okay, Superman is taking the hits, and it's okay. I will taunt again, because I want her to rack up some strengths up. And here I will just go for the, if I go for the AoE, Arcus is gonna probably kill him, or Power Girl will. So I will go for the attack on Al Jordan. Let's see how much damage he does. So it's 5k, and it's enough. Oh, here I want to hit. Um, yeah, who do I want to hit? I want to. I want to put some healing immunity on. No, I want to try and stun Al Jordan. Yeah, we got it. And here I want to try and kill Arcus because he will just issue challenge right next. And here he goes. So that healing immunity, that immunity will prevent him from dying here. And I have so many strengths up that I will be able to kill Bane if I get lucky. So let's go and try. No, I didn't go to the second one, and he is dead. No, he didn't die. So we are good. Superman is taunting. Etrigan is still alive. Power Girl has so many strengths up that she will be able to kill someone, and Siren has, 1 million zillion evasion up. So let's AoE. Power Girl won't be able to retaliate. I just want to see his animation. So the 2 just does more damage than the 1 with the same number of intelligence up. That's something to keep in mind. So here I want to, as I said, debuff Bane to avoid more heals, and here I want to kill Power Girl if I can. And I didn't get any proc. So Power Girl will probably be able to kill Bane and low down the other in the process, but I will risk that his Power Girl retaliate in return and kills her. So I will just go for the hit on Bane. And I did press the AoE, so never mind. He did buff himself, and here I want to just attack. I can try and overheal. Yeah, let's try and overheal. Superman will be able to taunt up soon. Yeah. And here I want to stun that Hal Jordan before he goes nuts with the stuns. And I will taunt again here. And the Tarkis is probably going to just shields up. Here I want to kill the Power Girl. So he does have a bunch of intelligence up. I will try and kill Akis and use the attack on Hal Jordan. So 16k for a gear 10 on a gear 11, and that's nuts. I need to find a way to apply more intelligence up on him. I think that if you can spread, let's say Ivy, those intelligence up, you can get up from Livewire, Etrigan, Z as a lead, Etrigan, Livewire, and I need a red. Harlequin Magister will give opposing team intelligence down. Intelligence down will, yeah. Let's see if we find a 10k team. This is a 10k team. This isn't. If I find a 10k team, I will try. Yeah, my fate is just gear 10, gear 8 though, while Z is gear 10. That's why I was thinking of Harlequin Magister to have it down. And whatever, Livewire is still gear 10. Okay, so here we have Red Dude, Harlequin Magister, so we have to go for the usual Steppy plan. Steppy, we have 2 greens, so Siren is good here. And I need another taunt to just be able to not die to those reds. So I think that I can go with just Power Girl and whoever I can use here. Um, mm, 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 mm. Cheetah will be awesome because, I won't give any chance to the red to get another turn before the first one. Yeah, I just read Cheetah after the chat is has a little delay, so Cheetah is good, and we are on the same, let's say, idea. Okay, so let's give strength up to my power girl. Let's try and hit someone with this bleed. Okay, I missed, so this Steppenwolf will AoE, and let's hope she doesn't die. She did die. It's okay. More buff for power girl. And now I need those juicy crits up. And she will be able to just retaliate on everyone and bring the pain. You know. when when strength up power girl gets those crits up, there's no game for anything. It's a shame that we lost a star to those lucky crit from Harlequin Majester, but the game is like this. So I have 13 minutes to, yeah, let's just buy another. Don't do mistake this week, please. Last week I was, let's say, distracted and I bought 20 speed force, which, I have plenty. I have 6,400. So let's continue. Yeah, yeah, Cheetah is so strong. So this is interesting. We have an opposing team with a revivers and two guys that procs from our deaths. Those two guys are Robin and Etrigan. And this Etrigan is gear 11 and is health 3. So this is a whale. It's a shame that his DD is just health 3 and his power girl is health 3. I don't know why you get Robin to L4 and don't level the other guys to L4. But anyway, we can just go here and let's pray that we don't get any stupid taunt up from DOJ with the bleed theme. Or I can go for Red Dude, Siren, Cheetah, and Red Dude, Siren, Cheetah, and Power Girl. Okay, so we need a way to kill those that overhealed Etrigan that will probably happen on turn 1. So, as usual, my reds are those two that you see right now. And he does have a reviver, so I can, let's say, monetize my Hetrigan on him. But I need a way to kill those two greens, so I suppose it's better if I just ignore Hetrigan and go for the usual, which is Siren and Cheetah. Siren will be my way to kill the two greens, and the red will think about Etrigan and Robin. I'm so happy to have Cheetah at gear 11. Clayface is good, but I've seen Etrigan do crazy damage in the videos, so I'm scared that he will probably is able to kill my Clayface in a couple of attacks. See, yeah, I'm protecting my red dude with Harlequin Majester. That's as a chance to kill this Etrigan too. And I suppose that his power girl, I never checked this, but I suppose that his power at the let's say the taunt ability, so he doesn't have that. Here I can choose to go on the bleed route or go on the strength up route, and I think it's better if I go on the strength up because probably my red dude will be able to put a big dent into Etrigan life. So here I want to bleed everyone else because I want to stack up those evasion for the moment that Harlequin Majestic will be without taunt. So Etrigan did get a hit on my Harlequin Magister, and here I want for the AoE because I want Etrigan dead. And this will probably mean that my Harlequin Magister will die in the process because of retaliation. No, she didn't. And I will kill this power girl like this. So the plan here is to remember that Doomsday is bleeding. So I want to apply as many bleeds and healing immunity on him. And I will try and kill him with Siren. I didn't. But Cheetah is close by. So let's bring the end to this Robin, Lone Robin. So beside the first attack that Etrigan did, she wasn't able to withstand 4 attacks from Harlequin Magister. I'm still trying to understand how much he's tanky. He seems like as much tanky as a Siren. But the agility up, we will probably be good for him. So let's go again. Still 2 blues. Robin is a gear 10 and we have a live wire. So let's have fun and try to use this lovely bleed composition. And just because we can, I will try and use Robin just to get more points for the alliance. I love this team because Cheetah will just enable Sirens and DOJ. DOJ will go first after Cheetah's buff up and will be able to remove the evasion from Livewire. And the only issue here is if Robin, let's say, silence my my DOJ, but as my Robin is faster, I will apply silence anyway with this attack, and silence is Robin, and so I will be able to remove the evasion from Livewire without fear of DOJ being, let's say, silenced from Robin. Here, as I said, I want to remove the evasion up because yeah, she would have died from Siren's bleeds, but anyway. And this team, as you can see, is racking up some strengths and evasion up from Cheetah and Siren. That's awesome. We will try and kill opposing Siren because she will be able to counter our own Siren. And here I want to apply some damage on my opposing Z. The OE here will be used to keep my buff up and try and stun someone. Yeah, we did stun Siren, and so this is the end for this team. He will be probably able to kill someone if I don't get. Yeah, no, he didn't. So let's go crazy on him. And I suppose that he was invisible, and we would have gone for the bleed on Cheetah, but he didn't. So more point for the Alliance and a 3-star for me. Okay, so let's leave this to 30k for the last. And we will get this scary blue team. This team, for the love of our katana lovers, as her. She's in gear 10, if I'm correct, and she's no lead, so she's a bit squishy and slow. So Harlequin Magister on the opposing team means our usual Steppenwolf, and opposing Cheetah is gear 10, so our Red Robin is faster, our Cheetah is faster, and Reverse Flash is faster anyway. So here I want to use my own Harlequin Magister just to be able to kill all those reds. And I will use my Robin because of points. And my Cheetah is here just to be able to rack up some strengths on Harlequin Magister and do a quick KOE on the opposing team. And let's see what happens. Okay, so 3 enrages on opposing team, which is something that you always want to see. And he didn't get an invisibility, so I will start with invisibility in game just to be able to get those strengths up as soon as I kill someone. So let's AoE and hopefully get a miss on Harlequin Magister and crit on the other guys. Yeah, we did get a crit. So here I want to buff everyone. And as soon as someone misses, it will be a mess. So let's kill this. And let's kill this. No, I can't kill Harlequin Magister, but I can apply 5 bleeds on her and probably kill her with this. Yeah. Nope, I didn't. So let's go with the usual. Siren will probably kill my Steppenwolf if I allow her to do that. So I will try and kill her. She doesn't have any bleed, but I have 3 strengths up, so let's hope this is enough. Okay, it was enough. And now it's just a matter of time before I end everyone else. So one more, and we are into the end game bosses section. So this is one team that we already met before, and here you want to go with like this kind of team, because you know Harlequin Magister will dispatch the opposing Cheetah after I have buffed her, and if she doesn't kill the opposing Cheetah, Siren will probably bleed her to death. So again, my favorite bleed team on the play. Here I will just buff everyone up, and I want to apply those juicy strengths up to everyone else. And here you want to attack DOJ. So now we have a DOJ with a bunch of another Queen Majesty with a bunch of strengths up that will probably slow DOJ enough. Yeah, she didn't even kill her. And this will probably bring the green Affeld. Yeah, as you can see. Red Robin, Clayface is one thing. You can use your. I don't know if you have. I will try and kill the opposing Arcus because you know he's scary if he goes into a rage mode, and I will go to the rest of the team without talking. I will answer to Winglight. Winglight, if you have, do you have Red Hood? Because you know Red Hood is a counter to both Clayface and Swamp Thing. It's not a counter as is for Clayface, but not allowing him to heal up when he claps, and putting bleeds on him will enable other guys like Siren to go nuts. So with just one character, we are shutting down Swamp Thing and Clayface. I don't know if you have your own Red Robin, because if you have your own Red Robin, you can use Harlequin Magister and Red Robin, or Harlequin or Red Robin on Red Hood just to kill Swamp Thing. Um, yeah, healing immunity. Yeah, yeah. Red Robin is just the old castaway, and if you have, as I said, another guy that uh, enables him, um, he's just crazy. He's a power creep on World Greatest Detective, and I think he's one of the best characters that we had in month. So we have. Let's see if this is the team we are talking about. No, this isn't. Okay, let's go with the DOJ first, and then we will go in there. And this is DOJ Bane. Okay, we have two L5 here. So okay, let me think 1 second about this, because I want to bring my own Harlequin Magister, but I fear that this guy has probably he's probably going to kill my Harlequin Magister with DOJ. But beggars can be a chooser, so how do we tackle this? Okay, Siren and Cheetah will be able to kill those green. And I need someone to kill the red and to apply healing immunity on Bane. So Superman can be one answer here. I have a Superman team? No, I don't. So Superman here is my answer to healing immunity on Bane. As I said, I wanted two blues, and Siren is for sure. And I think that I can go with DOJ myself, just to be able to uh, remove the evasion up from Livewire and eventually Killer, and remove the taunt and strength up from opposing Power Girl. The issue here is that Bane, so I'm a bit scared here. And as for the DOJ, I think that I will risk it with Harlequin Magister, or what I want to do here. I want to. No, let's. Yeah, let's risk it. No, I want to go with my own Power Girl. So Power Girl got some strength up and Superman taunted. So here I want to attack opposing Power Girl just to rack up some strength, or I want to taunt to get those strengths up. Remember that my opponent DOJ will probably go for lasso, so let's taunt up here. I want those strengths up to be able to survive, and let's try and kill the Power Girl. If she's slow enough, I will be able to kill her with Siren. Yeah, she did lasso. And that's okay because I will be able to use my own Power Girl before she goes again. And I will still taunt here. The taunt, yes, lasts just one turn, so I won't be able to uh, use the one that I had. It's the thing to do. I will lose all those juicy strengths up, but we can choose. And I will be able to kill Power Girl with my own Power Girl, and I don't want to use the AoE because probably I will give a turn meter up to that live wire. So let's just bleed my opposing DOJ. And here let's go for the kill on who? Who do I want to try and kill here? I feel that I can go for both Bane and Power Girl, but I don't care about Bane right now. So let's go for the Power Girl. Okay. I want the heal up, and it didn't happen. So Superman is still there, and here we go with the plan on Bane. But what I want to do here is to avoid DOJ taunting on the next turn, because as you can see, my own Power Girl will go before Siren. If so, I want to apply healing immunity on DOJ. So if she taunts, yeah, she did taunt. I will be able to bring Bane low enough without any fear of her getting in the way. And now I can go for the kill on DOJ. And it's all fine. So here I want for the AoE, because if I get a stun, it will be awesome. And I will remove the evasion up from live wire. Yeah, I got a stun. And let's just roll on right now. I don't care if he gets 10,000 buffs, because I will still taunt with Power Girl and retaliate and kill him on the next turn. So he should have some bleed. I didn't ever use. No, he didn't. He don't have. So I will kill Livewire first, and then go for him. And let's try and kill Bane. Nope. Obviously, DOJ taunts on the wrong time every time. Okay, let's bleed him. And remove some buffs, because the other attack does nothing to him. And let's try and kill him. And he's dead. So, this was a good fight. 30k team, level 80, with a couple of L5. And we got our 14 points. So, and boss with Robin lead, L4 Robin with L5 Siren and L5 Power Girl. The same team we used right now can be used again, because it works so well. And I just would like to have someone to kill that Siren. So I could use my own Harley Quinn just to... I don't care, I will go for the same team and just hope for the best. I don't like too much to use my DOJ in non-lead position, because she won't be able to heal herself and she will always taunt on the wrong time. But Superman is better here due to his ability to get damage immune, and that Siren can be scary. So here I want to be able to rack up some strengths by retaliation, so I will hopefully taunt up and off for... Yeah, he did attack her. So I will get some bleed, it's okay. And here I want to just bring her on the brink of death and be able to bleed her to death with Siren. And Superman is tanking until the end of days, and that's good for us. And as I said, I want to kill Power Girl here and start bleeding the other guys. Robin in the lead position can be scary, because he will be able to shield and hide all those guys as if I get a crit. But the point is, if I get a crit and the other guys just get invisible, it's okay anyway. So here I will try and keep my buffs, because Robin will probably hit my taunting DOJ, and I want to remove the evasion up. So here I can only attack her, and she's down. And here I want to AoE, because no, I can just single-handedly attack Robin, because they are both invisible. And let's kill Livewire. So this end boss was not really a good end boss, and Superman just bring it home again. So after this board clear, I feel that I am on the, let's say, 150. Yeah, 140. Let's get another board. And this Firestorm is just getting geared in meanwhile. So we have a couple of low power team. Let's hope that they are good enough for us to use Etrigan. So this is a good team. I can use um, some, let's say, joke of a composition. So here, here, um, I think that she will probably go for the AoE, right? So if I get him, and what do I want to do right now? I want to have a taunter. So my best bet is on Clayface. So my plan here is to enable Lobo as soon as possible, and let's see if he works with Jessica Cruz and Etrigan like he did work with Deathstroke. I know there is a little synergy here, just not enough. And remember that my Jessica Cruz is just under geared and under ringed. I will see if I can use some rings on her because I don't know how much she was. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, let's leave like this, sir. And I can use the legendary points right here. So Ogre, what do you suggest here? I suppose that 4 is one of the best. I would go for one, two. Yeah, Lobo. I need to get someone to die to proc both Jessica Cruz and quad 4-1-3. So 4, 1, and 3. I have enough to get her to Hell 4. But the other day I was just checking my characters and I I saw that my L3 um, Death Shot had no legendary points used. So I was doing like this and I was sitting in the meanwhile and then my finger swapped on the level up and and I leveled him to L4 and he's in horrible gear so shame on me. I wasted 25k legendary essence. So let's go for that team and see what happens. Just remember that Jessica Cruz is under ringed, and same goes for Etrigan. So what happens here is okay. Etrigan will buff up. His DOJ just removed a bunch of taunts from me. Can I get a tune, please? Okay, so here Jessica Cruz, what does she do? Special damage, apply 1 intelligence down, strike twice if an ally is dead. Is that to all enemies? Gain. Okay, she's not debuffed, so we'll get shield and special damage to everyone. And here he is, please. 13 shield, 15 shield, affinity defense up, and affinity defense up per dead ally. So I think the best here is to just go AoE. So I got a 10 key on that Robin. That's a lot. So here I want to steal that taunt if I can. He has 3 taunts and 5 agility up. So if I can steal one of those, yep, I will still have taunt on the turn next. So here I want to taunt up with Lobo. And please, someone kill Lobo. Thank you. Yeah, so let's see how the Jessica Cruz damage scales up with intelligence up. And Etrigan will just AoE everyone, because we love when he does those flames. We have 1 miss, and she could here apply some affinity defense up and shields, or I can just go for the damage because, you know, one dead ally. So let's go for it. Yeah, she does no damage to a blue. So here I want to AoE for the slowdown and hopefully kill that Robin. Yeah, he's dead. So my Etrigan is buffed. And let's see if Etrigan can kill a Gear 10 intelligence up. Yeah, he can. So let's just bleed this Nightwing. I don't care. I want the game to go on. So I will shield. I will shield everyone else. Yeah, and taunt up with Clayface. Yeah, let's hope that Lobo dies after this. So he has 3 intelligence up, and I think I can kill that Clapper. So let's see what happens. Yeah, he clapped. And he doesn't get any buffs because he didn't die. So let's bleed everyone else here. And I should be able to kill the DOJ. Yeah, I did. So let's just attack. Yeah, clap again. Clap as much as you want. I just want to test my Etrigan. So let's see. Yeah, 12 key and a buff. And Lobo is still alive, as you can see. He is gear 3 or 4 right now. And here I want to special damage. Yeah, I knew that I would probably miss, but you know. So, second death for Lobo. This will be the last one, if will happen. But Jessica Cruz got just buffed right now, and Clayface ended the game. Yeah, I find that Lobo is still good, especially if you go and gear him up, because um, you know he's still able to tank, and as they have increased this chance to get the motorcycle attack after he's dead, you mean that we will apply for sure 6 blades, and the one from um, uh, I like that Deathstroke would have retained his infinite turns, but it's okay like this. He's still good, especially in a non-lead. Yeah, Lobo is an aggressive tank, and I really like him. I've started gearing up him after they nerfed him, and as you can see, I'm racking up some gear, and he's still gear 1, but I have enough. I will show you here. No, I can show on a level 1 because it won't happen. Okay, if you see here, I have enough material to get him to gear 10. So I have racked up my material just to be able to get him to gear 10. And he will be in gear 10 as soon as possible because I love him from the comics, but I abused him like everyone else did beside Augur that I think he had gear 10 right from the bat. And what's a shame is that they didn't allow us to. They practically changed how Lobo works and how Deathstroke works, and they should have allowed us to, let's say, change the legendary point, because you know, if you want him as a proper tank, you want the 2 and the 4. I don't care about this. You know, you still want those 3, okay? But there may be someone who have applied this or this, and they should have allowed us to have the choose. Yeah, turn meter up is awesome. I have enough for L4 like everyone else, but I'm still waiting because I wasted 25k essence. And the one that is hurting the most from the 20k essence is this clay vase because um, another day I was distracted. I was checking his legendary. I was When I was checking, I was sure that I had 4 points, and I put those legendary in order, and this one left outside, which is one I think is the second one you get. You want a tank to be able to tank, you know. So let's continue behind all this babbling and nonsense. So we saw Jessica Cruz and we saw Etrigan in the same team. Uh, yeah, the Space Ongo revive was one of the first thing I took because you wanted him to die, and if he did just taunt, there was no, let's say, momentum that you could get in the process. And by applying some bleeds on the opposing team, you will still, let's say, in the Lobo versus Lobo matchup, you will still remove the awareness from Deathstroke. You will still brill the opponents. And at the time, I was still using Siren with Deathstroke Lobo in the team. So for every bleeds that Lobo did use on his death, it was more bleeds for Siren, and you just could snowball hard. So let's go back in the PvP part, and this is a nasty team in which I have to risk it. What I mean with risk it is that I cannot allow me to use to waste a spot on my Steppenwolf because he's gear 10, and even if we don't have any eye damaging blue here because Cheetah will probably go for the buff up, and you will see that POT won't be an issue on the very first turn. I don't want him to be able to just kill him with Huntress after he's weakened up. So I have to risk and go for this team. What this team accomplished here is that if I don't get my DOJ to be enraged, I will be able to dispel the taunt on Harlequin Magister. Then my Cheetah and Siren will go on, and I will apply. First, Cheetah will go on, and I will apply my intelligence down with Harlequin Magister and bleeds with Siren. So that's the plan. I don't have. This is a bit risky for two reasons. The first one is that he has Huntress, and if my DOJ taunt on the wrong turn, I'm just toast. And the second reason, I didn't got any enrage, as you can see. The second reason, because this team is damn risky, is because if my Harlequin Magister gets dispelled, I'm just screwed. So, as I said here, I'd like to kill Cheetah as soon as possible, or start applying damage. Okay, yeah. Well, in a second, I will tell you what I think about Catwoman. Here, as I said, I want to apply as much as possible intelligence down because she will apply 3 and Siren will apply 2 bleeds. So there are 5 debuff that she won't be able to dispel. But if you apply just the bleeds, I will leave Cheetah up, which will be a great issue for this Huntress. So I will risk it, as I said here, and go for the AoE and see if I'm lucky enough to be able to not die from an Huntress lucky shot. So as long as okay, she didn't taunt, Harlequin Magister, DOJ didn't taunt, so I'm fine here. And as you can see, the bleeds on Harlequin Magister and Cheetah still survived the buff immunity, so I'm, let's say, sorted right now. Cheetah already did her damage here, so I don't care if she's still alive. and I want to bring POT as much as possible. So this will try and kill, apply as much damage as possible on the POT. I cannot bleed her because she has buff immunity. And right now I want to attack again that POT. And hopefully I will be able to kill her with the next Harlequin Magister attack. So you asked me what do I think about Catwoman? And Rightling is using Catwoman in Gear 11 for a lot of time since she got reworked. In that moment, I lost my interest in Catwoman because, you know, Harlequin Magister, even though the new Red Robin is a reality, is still prominent, as you can see from my board in high-end PvP. So she doesn't purge the end stun on miss. So if you have other ways to, let's say, deal with Harlequin Magister, it's okay. If you want Catwoman just to be able to deal with her, just don't do it. She's no longer good enough. And the most appealing thing she has is that she removes awareness and, let's say, immunity, which is Deathstroke that we used to face up a lot. And let's go on Catwoman. And right now, you don't see that much of Deathstrokes. And the only guys with immunity are Bane with crit immunity, and the awareness are starting to go back again. So the one is still good because, you know, Etrigan, Constantine will have awareness, Martian Manhunters will have awareness. Etrigan can't have awareness. Martian Manhunter will have awareness. So this can be a player after Martian Manhunter get released. But as I said, if your reasoning behind Catwoman is to have a chance to dispel that Harlequin Magister, just don't do it. She's not that good enough. And she does pack a punch. The Whiplash on the last upgrade has another 5% damage upgrade, and the hit and run does a lot of damage when fully upgraded. So if you want to, let's say, purge an opposing Clayface, she's good. But remember that the other member of his team will still have the invisibility, so you will be able to still attack only Clayface if they didn't already took their turn. So, as I said, she is good. She is, let's say, worse than she was before because Deathstroke is no longer like 99% of damage up you face. And I love and hate this rework of the two. It fits for the 9 life of a cat, and it's awesome. I really like the change in this ability, but it's not reliable enough because 15% chance to use it is not something that you can rely on it. But again, beggars can be choosers, so 15% is better than 0. And my friend would say that if something is not 100%, for him it's 0%. So, you know. Okay, let's continue. So, take her to gear 11. If you are not, yeah, here he is. So take her to gear 11 if you have the resources to do that. But if she is going to be one of your, let's say, first gear 11, just choose someone else. In this moment, I find that with all the Enchantress team that are going to pop up and all the Swamp Thing that are going to pop up, and moreover, Princess of Themyscira, um, Green Arrow, Emerald Vulture is way better than Catwoman to just get to gear 11. But I'm rambling and I'm talking about Green Archer because when you wrote your phrase, I said Catwoman to gear 11, Iaga. So I thought it was Emerald Archer, Green Arrow, and then I realized that was just a misplace. So this team, we have the green team with a splash of red for World Greatest Detective and blue for Z. So the bleed team will work amazingly here because, you know, I will get speed up on everyone and I will use reverse flash just to get my opponent WGD low enough to be killed by an attack from DOJ and Blitz. So let's go for it. So DOJ will move the 2 strengths up to the rest of the team, and so Siren now has 5 strengths up, and will probably be able to bring the green to half life, and will be enough to let me kill World Greatest Detective right now. So as you can see, this was my plan, and I got dispelled on Cheetah, so there's no point in attacking that Hal Jordan because I will attack it with my DOJ and I will just bleed Cyborg down. Here I want to, as I said, attack Hal Jordan to remove the chance to call assist, and you know that Z has already used their bunny and it will probably go for the heal, so let's kill that Cyborg so she wastes a turn and let's go for some damage. She didn't get for the heal, but she's dead anyway. Okay. So I got enough for one more pack opening, and I have 70 minutes, so I will go on another match, and then we'll go for pack opening. Here we have the usual red team with both Harlequin and Deadshot, and here's another case in I will be taking my risks because I won't be able to use both both Aquaman and Steppenwolf. So the best thing to do here is to let's consider that Cheetah is faster than both than Harlequin Majester, and usually DS will buff himself on first turn because you know AI is stupid. So here I want to use Cheetah, and I want to use Siren to kill the greens. And you know I'm going already to lose someone because that shot. So I will use a long-lasting taunt, which is one of the Power Girl, to be able to, let's say, withstand the big shot from. I don't want to bring any red because Reverse Flash will probably one-shot them with a crit. And here I want to make my taunt as long as possible. So I will attack Harlequin Majester. Hope for a miss. Yes, I got the miss. And then will she will retaliate, give me strengths up that will allow me to retaliate. And let's see what happens when I give her strengths up. So here everyone has the ability to hit chance up. I will just AoE and hope to hit on Harlequin Majester. Yeah, I got a crit even. So let's try and kill everyone else here. And here we go. And Power Girl did another one time. AoE kill. I love this interaction. Cheetah, Steppenwolf, and Power Girl. She is just that good. Okay, let's open a pack and hope for some energy. And yeah, you know, I don't need any more green arrow, but I got one blue ring, that's good enough. So we have this. Oh, I need to buy the energy. Allora is an Italian term that means then or something like that, and sometimes it just gets out. Um, okay, I'm Italian if you didn't know before, and you can say that from my accent. That sounds like I'm from a call center calling you. Okay, let's go in there. And we have a Girton Robin and a bunch of strange no synergy guys. So I will still go with Steppenwolf, and I will still go with Cheetah and DOJ. I need someone to kill that red for me, that siren for me, so I will use my own Harlequin Magister. So here we go again, and usual tactic here. I want to get a crit on someone else and miss on Harlequin Magister because Steppenwolf will get turn meter up. I did get a crit, so now it's time for Steppenwolf to buff everyone else, Cheetah to buff everyone else. And here I want to just AoE because it will allow me to kill the Red Robin, the Robin, and bring opposing Harlequin Magister down. I will still retain my taunt, so it's okay. And every retaliation is like a good thing for us. So I will just go for the taunt up because I don't want the broccoli to be able to put strength down on Harlequin Magister, which is the way I will kill Siren. And another flawless game. And I didn't check how much I'm right now. I suppose that I breached into 110. I will check after the board clear. So next week I will stream twice. I will stream for sure on Sunday, and I will probably stream on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on some family issues. And I will let you know on Reddit and on Discord as soon as possible. I suppose in the next 2 days. So this team is the usual blue with Harlequin Magister. We have to go again with Steppenwolf, Harlequin Magister on our own to kill the blues. And here I want to be able to kill or at least debuff that uh, power girl. The best way to do that is to use my DOJ that can be used to remove Harlequin Magister taunt, or I will use my Red Robin. Why Red Robin? Red Robin is useful because it allows me to no, I will use just DOJ. My reasoning behind Red Robin it was because I could have used that on Harlequin Magister. He's faster, so I will give Harlequin Magister through side. But I want Cheetah to go before Harlequin Magister, so she will get both strengths up and whatever she gets after that. So let's use DOJ and hope it goes for the best. So we got 2 enrages here, which is good enough. And here I want to buff the strengths up and opt for a DOJ taunt on Harlequin Magister turn. Okay, so I didn't get a taunt and I can kill Power Girl, so I will go for the usual get a crit and miss on Harlequin Magister. Let's go for the buff up. it's okay. We did get a miss, and DOJ is dead. So I'm pretty sure that I can retain my evasion up until the end of this game, and this game just ended. See ya, CR. I'm probably going to stream it the next day. I will let you know. Thanks for watching. Night night. I will stream for at least another 20 minutes or until my energy runs out. So um, I'm not pushing that hard this week. So there will probably not won't be a after dinner stream today. I'm saving my gems. I'm saving my gems for next week because it will be crazy with Constantine as a reward, and I want him so bad. So I will push it to the end. So this team is one of the most, let's say, renowned at the moment, and it will probably give us some headaches. My plan here is the one I said before, and it's to apply as many debuff as possible on my opponent team to be able to just render that POT. A normal guy that attacks one turn each time and not 2000. The risk here is Bane. He will probably be able to kill everyone else on his own, but we will fail and we will give it another try with a different team. To be honest, I don't have any good way to kill Bane, so I have just to hope for the best. So she did taunt again, and I want to apply those name and intelligence down, and I want to bleed right now just to apply 3 more buffs on everyone. So my opponent Power Girl has still a bleed up, which will allow my Siren to one-shot her. And I want to kill this Mirror Master. And my Liquid Magister is gone. I want to kill a Power Girl. And I think that I won't be able to get out of this game unless I get so many evasion up from Siren. Because Bane will kill everyone. So let's start applying some bleeds. And he's gone. I cannot rack up the evasion up from Siren. So I have just to outmanned him. Let's hope he kills. No, he did went for the wrong guy. So I'm screwed here, I suppose. How many? I was checking how many bleeds did he have. So here I want to give me strengths up, and she will probably just spurt those. Yeah. No, I can win this one. So let's. I just can't. So as I said, I need to have my Harlequin Magister to be alive for a bit more, and not to be unlucky on that Bane. So the plan here is to still go with the 2 bleeders and Harlequin Magister, but I have to use someone else instead of DOJ, because she provides no real use here. So I will go for Superman I said. Or I can go with Cheetah. Cheetah lead will allow me to use Clayface on taunting duty. No, she won't be enough. Okay, let's go like this. My Fate is still gear 8 and level 50. And I don't think Fate is good enough in this composition because, Bane. Okay, right now, I don't want Cheetah to power up anyone because I don't have a good chance to remove the taunt from Power Girl. So I will just apply some bleeds on Power Girl. Okay. I did get some good strengths up here. And right now I want to render that Power Girl immune to get another death immunity. So let's see if it works. And he did get another one. She did have buff immunity and was covered by the... so I just screwed up here. I will go for the AoE to apply some debuff, which are no use. I did miss that healing immunity, buff immunity due to the buff covering it. So I'm still okay. And I want to bring that DOJ as low as possible. Yeah. And now let's try and kill someone here. Here I can try and kill Power Girl so my Siren can bleed that Mirror Master. I still have a taunt here. Aliquid Magister, please. Let me know if you still have taunt. Evasion, evasion, and taunt. Okay. So I will apply bleeds on Mirror Master and hopefully kill him. Yeah, he's dead. And let's hope for a retaliation that I didn't get. And let's start bleeding that pain, because it's the way I'm going to kill him soon enough. So let's attack POT. And taunt up with Superman, I suppose. No, it's better if I just go on POT. No, I want to taunt up. So why do I want to taunt up? Because my Aliquid Magister will go before Bane and after that POT. So she will probably won't be able to get that taunt up again. And so that's the reason I'm going to taunt up with Superman. That will be probably get purged, but I don't care. So here I go on the normal attack on Bane, and I will apply more bleeds on him. And he will probably die soon enough. And this is the moment that I said to you, she's just gone. And here I want to, he's immune to stun and he's immune to and he has some bleeds. I want to just put healing immunity on him so he will die from the bleeds he already has. And here I want to bleed, apply bleeds on POT. She will remove a couple and she will die. And this is it. No, Subs is not a good damage dealer, and he just needs, let's say, 4 strengths up at least to be useful as a damage dealer. He's just a good tank that he can, let's say, take a punch, take a beating, and you have to use. He's more of a support than a damage dealer, as every taunt should be. Taunter should be. So this is a full gear 10 team, so we can go crazy with the Alliance Point mission. And so let's go with this. Let's go with Etrigan. And we did want Jessica Cruz. Let's go with Jessica Cruz. Jessica Cruz. Jessica Cruz calls for Lobo. So what do we want here? We want red. I will use Robin just because. Ogre, see ya in the chat and catch you. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. So let's see if this works. We have no good taunt beside Lobo in front of Etrigan, but he only has that Robin that can probably one-shot us. Okay, so Lobo just died, and let's hope he taunts. He taunts, okay? So first death for Lobo, and my Robin is invisible, so I will go for the bleed route on that Siren. So she won't be able to AoE here. He died again, and he taunted again. So my Hetrigan haven't even procced once. I will buff him up, and I will. How much the intelligence up? They last 2 turns. So here I want to shield my guys up and give affinity defense up, so I can get some buffs on her. And this is the last time that Lobo can die, and it's okay. Lobo is definitely dead, and I will just try and kill everyone with Jessica Cruz. So let's see if I can bring Siren low enough with this, and let's hellfire the world. So Hetrigan just cleared my opponent board. Okay, uh, let's do this special damage to all enemies. And I suppose that Robin will die here. Yeah. Okay. This went way better than I expected. So Lobo's still doing his job. And buffing Jessica Cruz and Etrigan. It's nice when you find these Gear 10 guys because you can experiment with strange, crazy combo without any issue of being outgeared or outskilled in the meanwhile. And I didn't cheat with Deathstroke. It was like a female Deathstroke, so go to her and whine with her. It's not my fault. Again, this is a Gear 11 team. I won't use any Gear 10 guys here. Um, they have a Supergirl, and it's the second today that we find. And I remind of this guy, which is called Sheriff Lobo. Here I want to go for a full blue team with the usual of DOJ, Siren, and Cheetah. And because he doesn't have any taunt, I want to use Rebel Flash just to slow his Robin, so he won't be able to kill my blues before I go. I could have used Clayface or let's say Power Girl or another taunter, but I love just this team. So okay, here I want to, as I said, slow down that Robin guy just to be able to get some, let's say, momentum on DOJ. And here I want to dispel that scary live wire because she will be able to do some damage on my blues. And this is the moment where I kill her. So all went for the best. And now it's a matter of time before his Robin just kills my blues. As long as he just do his buffs up, I'm okay. I will AoE here, just trying and bring him low. And he went to the one with 4 evasion up. Nice for me. She has just 3 strings up, and I will go on Siren because I think she's. No, I will kill Supergirl. And here I want to remove the evasion and keep my stacks because if DOJ taunts on Robin's turn, I want her to be able to survive. Okay, this is just auto-attacking. I don't know why Robin keeps attacking my super evasive. Lobo doesn't buff Etrigan. He should. And hi, welcome, Newton. He should. He didn't, because I think that I have like 0 point in there. I will check in a second. Uh, let's see. Go and see. Heroes. Blue. Etrigan. I have just 2 points. So if an enemy revives, okay, okay. So it just on enemy death. I thought it was on every death. Okay, so it's only on enemies. Okay, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'm happy that you are able to join us. It will be for, let's say, not that much because I'm going to end this soonish than later. But, I'm happy that you're here. So, this is a Harlequin Magister DS team. If we were like 1 month ago, I would have used my Red Hood just to be able to not let that stroke snowball. But right now, I feel that I can go a bit, let's say, safely with this composition and ignore the fact that he will get a couple of buff up. So let's see if this works. The plan is the usual. Harlequin Magister is for the opposing red and blue, and Steppenwolf ops for a crit, and usual. Okay, so right now I want to, yeah, we got DS on Enrage. I want to buff the strength up of everyone because I will dispel the taunt from Harlequin Magister, and I will be able to kill that Z with Harlequin Magister, as you can see, and she is dead. As long as DOJ doesn't taunt on Deathstroke turn, we are okay. So here I don't have any, let's say, need to buff everyone else. So I will just go for the AoE because I want to remove the stack and do some damage on the other. And we are still good here. So DOJ just taunted. He would have taken the damage anyway. She took less because of the buffs. And here I want to kill again Harlequin Magister because I still have Harlequin Magister as a taunter, and I don't care if Lobo gets. He should have 1 turn and 2 turn. Yeah, as you can see. Next turn he will lose all those buffs, so I will just try and hit him twice and apply some bleed. He will lose all the awareness, and with this stun I should be okay. Yeah. So I should be okay for the next turn. And right now I will apply the crits up because he will lose his buff, and probably I can go like this. Yeah. I will apply some bleeds on him because if I did go on Power Girl, she would have lived anyway due to that immunity. And now I want my DOJ to taunt. Yeah. And I will go for more bleeds on him, and she should be able to kill Power Girl. No, she didn't. I was lucky. I always call for the best case scenario because if you don't trust in yourself, the game is not gonna give you something for free. So let's see if he dies from the bleeds, because if not, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, there's no point in buffing up. So we have an opposing Deathstroke against green, and I probably will die. So I have to take more risk next turn. Okay, I did screw up a couple of times here, and let's take the risk I was saying before. I just gave this guy 3 points. I should have avoided. So let's go for the usual team, and this should be enough. I don't remember if, yeah, she did have the taunt, so I will purge the taunt like this. Yeah, you know, Neutron, these crappy things happen. Okay, what I want to do here is to purge the usual taunter and be able to kill the Z. So let's buff everyone else and kill Z. Red Hood here, so no buff for the Deathstroke. And let's try and kill this awareness from him. And we should be okay. Because right now I will try and kill this Harlequin Majester. And from now on I will just go again and give a turn meter up to... this should remove um, 2 buffs from... No, I don't need. I will give turn meter up to Cheetah. And I've noticed, I already told that this last week, that if you give 60% turn meter to someone that is already near his cap of turn meter, he will go again after that. As you can see, Cheetah is the second faster unit right now. So it's awesome. You don't waste that additional turn meter. And it just lost that immunity, and I can try and kill that power girl like this. And now it's just a matter of auto-attacking him. As I said, I should have used Red Dude, but I wanted to be safer using in avoiding that enrage, and it was better if I didn't. So another board clear, and 5 more shard for me. I was saying 3, and I'm 94. As I said, I'm not pushing, and I don't know how my battle log. It's one of the most horrible battle log I have ever had in months. No win. So I have 2 more energy. So let's see if I can find this 22 and a 23 team should be good enough for me to use that. No, these are full gear 11. 25, full gear 11. So no. I was saying that there should be enough for me to use Sathrigan or Jessica Cruz, but you know, it's just another 662. No. So this team is giving me nightmares. I This team is the only one that appeared on my board yesterday or 2 days ago, and I couldn't beat. And he is again on my board. So I won't be able to clear him. I won't even try, because the only way to kill this team, yeah, they are all super whalish. Super whalish geared. L80, all legendary. L80, all legendary. And L80, all legendary. And I will, as I said, I'm not pushing for top 100. And I will let you see what happens. Because if you don't have any good way to shut them down, I managed to kill them all, and then Swamp Thing arrested them all. And as you can see, many others are following that path. You know, where is that team? Maya? Alexei Volkov. Alexei is using the team, I suppose. Let's see if... yeah. Enchantress. He removed. So let's go back again. And I was saying, um, others are playing this team, and if you just manage to kill them, it's unbearable because Swamp Thing will happen to level them up. So I will just die and show you what happens. The most horrible thing that can happen, and to me it always happens, is that on the start of the battle, as you can see, she will overheal and use Verso Vitality. Verso Vitality, what does Verso Vitality does? Verso Vitality, not you. Verso Vitality says heavy overheal on an ally and small overheal for the whole team. So if she heavy overheal for this guy here, he will go to full health, which is 36k health. Okay? And you won't be able to kill him because it's a green with 7 agility up. So you can go with a bruiser because he just gets no damage. You can go with a bleeder because he removes themselves at the start of his turn, and you are just screwed. So Catwoman here is awesome because we'll remove the buffs from him, but you won't be able to go anywhere. Yeah, I don't have fate. The answer is always the same. My fate here. I will show you my fate. I don't have fate in fate. It's 3k L2. So it doesn't have the legendary level on healing immunity. It doesn't do nothing. So my reasoning when I was trying to tackle this team was I need to um, give my red a way to kill Swamp Thing first. No, I didn't. I wanted to gear 11 Etrigan and Constantine, and so I will level them before I can go into someone else, which is Mystic. So give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So my reasoning here is that I could go with Red Robin that will apply healing immunity and some bleeds. And the best way to bring down those tanky guys are bleeds. The point is that Bane will probably go crazy on you in the meanwhile, because even before you start, you will get an attack. So Aliquid Magister is a good tank here, and Clayface did provide to be useful because it's Clayface. The issue is that I don't have the legendary point to remove his bleeding at the start. So if he gets the permanent 5 bleeds from Swamp Thing, I'm screwed. And even if I go like this, Red Robin, put the True Sight on Harlequin, kill Swamp Thing or kill Enchantress, I still have the need to kill that Bane. So to kill a Bane, you need one strong green, which is Supergirl or Reverse Flash or Superman or Mirror Master. And I can't have any of those because, if everywhere I go, I only have 4 spots available. So there's no way for me to get there. I tried with, let's say, 8 different composition and I didn't get any chance to go past there. So if you want me to try anything else, let's just tell me what you want me to try. And Arcus is in the dumpster, is gear 10. It's not really in the dumpster, but gear 10, 63-ish, 64-ish. Yeah. Is okay as a skill, but it's just gear 10, so it just does nothing against gear 11. And you have to shield with him on first turn, and probably the AoE from Clayface or an auto attack from Bane will just shut him down. So, any suggestion is a taker, and I will try for science. If not, I can go to someone else and do the last two games of the evening. I will wait a minute and let you suggest a team composition, and I will leave this one up. It will show my gear 7th, my gear 11th, 70 guys, and whatever. I will be back in a minute. So type down your composition, I will use it. So let's go with Nuki suggestion. Red dude, power girl. Where is this guy? Red dude, power girl. Just keep in mind that that's one thing will remove your taunt from power girl and siren. Okay, let's try and tackle this. Do you want to do my your play-by-play? I will let you do whatever you want. So you tell me what to do every turn. Soup lead, and I'm still thinking. Superman lead is awesome. You know that I love him. I will try. If you just choose the composition, I will go. So just tell me where to go from here. Okay, okay. No, no, I'm not better. I'm just maybe I'm, let's say, more experienced. So my reasoning here is that I cannot kill them with Power Girl AOE because of the agility sub, and I cannot kill them with uh, direct damage. So I have to apply as many bleed as possible on them, and if I go for an attack on Clayface, I can remove the taunt, but as I said, I cannot attack anyone else because they will be still invisible. The turn order here is Power Girl, Red Robin, Power Girl, Siren, Red Dude. I want to give Red Dude True Sight to be able to start bleeding that Enchantress. I want to kill Enchantress first, and then I will go for this one thing. The issue here with this reasoning is that if Swan Thing is still overhealed, he will apply his first on each turn. So it's okay if I try and kill Enchantress first, but you know, it's 50-50. Yeah, if would have been Clayface, I would have just rage quitted it. So let's go for Swampy and see if I can bring him at least low enough from. Okay, I don't want here any taunt because I want to have the longest taunt possible. So I will just auto attack that Clayface and bleed everyone here because, you know, I want to rack up some evasion before things go crazy. And the fact that he has a Clayface allow my Red Robin to go nuts with the auto attack. And as you can see, that Clayface just removed my yeah, and as you can see, sorry if I covered, but Clayface removed that immunity and taunt from Supergirl, and Swamp Thing just killed it. There's nothing you can do in this situation because of this stupid Clayface. He gets in the way so much that you can do anything. And here I want to rack up as many bleeds as possible, and I will go for and try to kill Swamp Thing. I have to rotate my bleeds on the various characters just to be able to bring them low enough not to have them overhealed. And as soon as I stop the bleeds, my Siren will be dead by Bane. So here I still want to start bleeding Enchantress. And I want to apply some damage on Swamp Thing. And I removed all his buffs, so it's okay. And I'm just with the lone Siren. Yeah, I know that Swampy. So here I want to try and rack up more bleeds. So I will apply, and as you can see, I have 2 bleeds for 1 turn. I want to apply as much bleeding as possible on my opponents, so I will get more evasion up. And I just died because Bane killed my Siren with 5 evasion up. So as you can see, there's no way I can beat this. Another suggestion. Swampy does I cannot say that on stream, does a lot of damage. A really lot of damage. If he is overhealed. I think this team is way meta, is way better than the POT Clayface Mirror Master Red Robin team. The only thing that this team allow you to do is to go before they go. Because if you use Cheetah or Red Robin or they are all slow characters, but they will get that overheal. That shot, my dead shot is just gear 8. So bury me, it won't do nothing. And my Firestorm, as you can see, is even lower. I can try if you want, but my Firestorm is gear 0 with no skill point, so it would be a shame. And that shot is here. I was starting leveling him, but I still need some resources. The skill up are just low. And my Swamp Thing as a blue is still gear 4. So the team I'm not able to use. If you want to suggest something, sorry, try something from here. So I'm thinking of going with a double taunter, let's say Superman and um, Harlequin Majester, or Clayface, and Red Robin, But I need someone else to bring the pain. So Siren could be that guy, but or girl. But it won't be enough. I will go with Soups, and this will probably be our last game here. Soups will die. Spoiler alert from Swampy. So my beloved. So here I want another taunt, and I will get my usual Alleguin Magister. And to be able to whittle that Swamp Thing down, I want my Siren and another taunter, and another way to go past that taunt. So as they have Clayface, I will use my own Red Robin to give my Harlequin Magister strengths up in True Sight to kill that Swamp Thing before he goes crazy on me. And this is where Bane got a full overheal, so this is where you want him to have the other ability that gives True Sight. So she just got enraged, and she just I don't know why she got enraged, to be honest, and she got the worst possible target to attack because she had True Sight and she went on the worst possible target. So let's attack him as normal, because at the moment there's no one that can do a better tanking than Alleguin Magister, and let's start the blitz. So we got some auto attack from... Yeah, Bane is eating Alleguin Magister every time. Every time. So did Swampy. So I have so many strength down that there's no point in using anything than just auto attacking. There's no point in really doing anything. Just will do 1 damage, 2 damage. Okay, let's go now for the Harlequining. And this will give an headache to Swamp Thing. And she died. So she didn't even get a crit because Superman it shouldn't proc because passive won't proc passive about the enraged thingy. But again, Superman Harlequin got killed without a crit, so Superman never taunted. I will taunt right now manually, which is not something that you want to do, and I can only think I can go only on one thing. Yeah, there's no point in bleeding him. It's better if I go and bleed someone else. And as you can see, Swamp Thing nearly killed my Superman. And if it wasn't for my death immunity, it would have been dead long ago. So here I want to apply more blades, and the best one to apply blades is Enchantress, because the other will die. At least he missed. So I will give her more turn meter, and I will try and apply more blades on Enchantress. Or yeah, let's try and kill Enchantress. So, and she's dead, and this game is over. As you can see, Bane with this overheal on start is just unstoppable, and I don't have any good way to counter this team. So as many times as I see this composition, I have just to clear to reset my board. So it's a shame that we ended this on a lose, but again, I'm not pushing for top 100. I'm already there, and I don't want to spend that many gems on Swamp Thing. So I will probably call it a night or an evening, and Thank you for staying and hope to see you in the next days. As I said, I will stream on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on I can schedule my family thing. So thank you for staying, thank you for watching, and I will be back in the next days. See ya, guys. Hi, Jets. Thanks. See you in the chat, neutral. And I always have to thank my guildmate Dead Fiesta for this awesome logo that I got, and even the customized one with a Reddit Superman that he made for me. See ya.